For nearly half a century, Voyager 1 has been drifting farther and farther from Earth. A silent emissary from the 20th century, now wandering the unknown. But in April, after months of eerie silence, something happened, something no one at NASA expected. A new transmission arrived. Not static. Not noise. This was data, clear, powerful, and impossible. Voyager 1, now over 15 billion miles from home, had pierced through the outer veil of our solar system and emerged on the other side. But what it found wasn't a cold, empty void. It wasn't nothingness. It was structured. It was alive. And it's forcing scientists to question everything we thought we knew about our galaxy, starting with the very thing we believed protected us, the heliosphere. We thought it was a boundary. But now, it seems to be a barrier. And beyond that barrier lies a realm of twisted magnetism, whispering plasma, and violent radiation storms. Voyager's discovery is redrawing our map of the cosmos. Because if what it's transmitting is real, then we've been living inside a cosmic illusion, shielded from the true nature of the universe. For a time, NASA thought Voyager 1 might be lost forever. Its signals were jumbled, corrupted, impossible to decipher. Engineers eventually traced the problem to a cosmic ray strike that likely damaged part of its memory. But somehow, across billions of miles, NASA performed digital CPR, rerouting commands, reviving systems, and bringing Voyager back to life. When its instruments began to awaken, they didn't just resume, they revealed something extraordinary. Voyager hadn't just survived its crossing into interstellar space, it had entered a domain filled with structure. Clear regions of shifting plasma densities. Sudden changes in magnetic fields. Pressure waves traveling across incomprehensible distances. These weren't random anomalies. They were signs of organization. Of hidden design. The space between stars, once imagined as a quiet void, now resembled a turbulent ocean. The edge of the heliosphere wasn't a gradual fade. It was a jagged, violent frontier. Voyager had crossed a line we never knew existed. Its magnetometer picked up something astonishing, an interstellar magnetic field tilted at an angle that defied every known model. This wasn't just a deviation, it was a confrontation. A magnetic turbulence zone where galactic lines twist and reconnect in a chaotic ballet. This magnetic reconnection could explain how cosmic rays reach such incredible speeds. It could shape star formation, supernova evolution, even the creation of planets like Earth. Suddenly, magnetism, the forgotten force, had taken center stage. And Voyager was the only eyewitness. Then came something even more disturbing. A sharp spike in high-energy particles, cosmic rays traveling near light speed, began bombarding the spacecraft. But these weren't random impacts. They had direction. Flow, patterns. They traveled like weather systems in deep space, flowing through invisible highways, hinting at a massive skeletal structure within the galaxy. Some now believe Voyager is mapping these paths, rivers of radiation, arteries in a galactic circulatory system. It's as if the probe stumbled upon an interstellar bloodstream, and for the first time, we're seeing how the Milky Way connects across unimaginable distances. Voyager didn't enter a vacuum. It entered a sea, layered, dynamic, and alive. NASA now describes it as moving through invisible fog, filled with currents, pressure shifts, and magnetic turbulence. Every few months, the probe encounters new zones, each with unique densities, temperatures, and wave patterns. These aren't gentle shifts. They're abrupt. Deliberate. As though the space between stars is divided into invisible chambers, each with its own signature. Voyager has even picked up plasma oscillations, hums in the dark, that suggest deep space isn't empty. It's vibrating. Researchers now speak of interstellar weather with eddies, boundaries, and storms. And here's the catch. As our solar system moves through the galaxy at over 450,000 miles per hour, it drifts through these zones. And the changing radiation may influence Earth itself, our climate, our evolution, even our DNA. Voyager, it turns out, isn't just a probe. It's a weather station for the cosmic ocean. The crossing of the Helios heath, the outermost layer of the sun's influence, was once thought to be gentle, gradual. Instead, Voyager recorded chaos. Variations in flow, magnetic field distortions, and violent plasma disruptions. It was a rupture. Like a collapsing wave slamming into a hidden reef. Some theorize this could be due to shock waves from distant supernovae crashing into the heliosphere. Others propose something even more unnerving, that the barrier reacts. It isn't passive. It changes depending on what's beyond it. Voyager didn't just exit. It was pushed through a torn edge in our solar system's armor. And what it found beyond wasn't silence. Shortly after, Voyager's instruments began to sync in strange ways. Data from different sensors, measuring unrelated forces, started to form harmonics. Repeating frequencies. Wave-like patterns. This wasn't noise. It was resonance. As if something out there was organized. Responding. The team at JPL ran spectral analyses and discovered consistent peaks, repeating intervals suggesting a deep, structured harmonic layer of space. And during one eerie moment in June, Voyager went quiet. No plasma waves, no cosmic ray hits. Just silence. But buried within that stillness was an echo, a delayed return of Voyager's own signal. Reversed. Distorted. As if something didn't want to answer. It wanted to erase. Not just reflect Voyager's transmission, but fold it back on itself. Cancel it out. Scientists call it a null echo, but the implications are far from null. It suggests something out there noticed Voyager and chose silence. What Voyager is piecing together isn't just data, it's a map. Not of planets but of conditions. A fluid topography of space itself. And the map shows order. Routes of low resistance. Patterns of energy that follow arcs and alignments far too precise to be random. It hints at geometry behind chaos. A design beneath the dust. And if that's true, then Voyager didn't just cross into interstellar space, it entered a network. One built by forces we don't yet understand. Or possibly, never should have touched. When Voyager launched in 1977, we believed it would drift into quiet emptiness. But instead, it has shattered that illusion. Beyond the heliosphere lies structure. Resistance, pattern. And perhaps memory. Because something out there remembered us. Every signal, every strange pause, every rhythmic pulse, it all says the same thing. We've crossed a threshold. We're no longer inside the cradle of our solar system. We're trespassers in a realm that reacts. Where silence isn't just a lack of sound, it's the presence of something choosing not to speak. This isn't just science. It's a new language. A new map. And Voyager 1 is the first pen to write it. But the question remains, if we've finally reached the other side, then who, or what, has been waiting there all along? If you believe space is just stars and silence, think again. And if you want to keep exploring the mysteries NASA won't talk about, subscribe, tap the bell, and share this story with someone who still thinks Voyager was just a machine. Because Voyager didn't just reach the edge. It proved we were never alone in the first place.